Let's go on a brief tour of some of the work students have done this semester in creating their own virtual islands. Our every other week meetings began on this eclectic island, where you'll actually find that most of the materials are examples and artifacts that you can bring onto your own island. Terry got us acclaim by setting up a college booth at a virtual conference.
Learn about what my classmates are doing, what the great work we're doing here as medical students. I'm at Empire State College.
Sometimes we visited Scott's Hospital Training Center in the future, and he was putting over here a lot of materials that could actually serve his work environment, and so he's got materials there, but he also thought to put in some of his favorite things, his Mustang cars. Eric's been designing an island for his theater arts people and for the students that he brings in, and wants them to get a chance to practice sets in a much more minimalistic environment, and he's got a video playing in the background of his theater. Maya's been thinking more of the K-12 population, so she created a nice, comfortable seating environment, and around her area she's got science activities, some of which are on posters and others of which you'll find on these 3D templates that she's starting to bring into this space. Irene is setting up an environment for her students who are not native English speakers, so she began with putting out tutorials right around the environment. But as her students got assimilated, she also wanted to have them have spaces where they could come in for presentations and to hear speakers. But she also wanted some mountaintop recreation areas that could be more informal for the students. And she wanted some fun recreation areas that they could come to with their own families and children. Al's Video Production World is a location where he's going to bring his students who are learning more about how to do videos. With his simulated TV studio that he's going to use to teach certain lighting techniques, and his corral spaces so that he can bring people over to test different lighting techniques. And he even wants to have a gift shop where he can sell some of the images and videos that he's taken in the past. He's even created a chapel setting so that his students can practice the very important wedding videography. And it's always a treat to visit Marjorie's Island, where she's created a mix of artifacts that she's gotten and repurposed, and she's brought in her own unique creativity ideas and sculptures. She's going to be teaching people how to bring creative and historic aspects into virtual environments. There's really no end to the way you can create environments that can serve both learning, education, and recreational purposes. I hope you consider joining us in the Practicum Virtual World courses.